The family have a regular routine. Christine and Johnny always leave the house at the same time in the morning, leaving Jazz to his own devices. And every evening, Christine comes home at 4 o'clock. But it's what Jazz does next that really interests us. You see, every evening at around 4:40, 20 minutes or so before Johnny comes home, Jazz always leaps up onto the sofa as if he's waiting for him. He's like a canine alarm clock.
Between sort of 4:30 and 5, Jazz is always looking out for Johnny.
It seems Jazz somehow knows that Johnny's coming home. And it's a claim made by many dog owners. But how does Jazz do it? Now, it could just be that Christine coming home sets Jazz's clock. We know it's not because he needs dinner or his walkies, because Christine's dealt with that. There is a theory that a dog's sense of smell could play a role. Whilst Johnny's out of the house, the smell he leaves behind fades at a regular rate. So could it be that when Johnny's scent drops to a particular level, Jazz senses he's about to return?
Hey, my boy. Hey, son. Hey, Jazzy boy.
To test this theory, at the end of the week, we made a change. On her way home, Christine swung by Johnny's football club to get some of his freshly worn T-shirts. And then, when she got back at her usual time, she wafted them around the living room to spread Johnny's smell around. If Jazz is using the fading smell of Johnny to sense the passage of time, then this should be the equivalent of resetting the clock. So will Jazz still know what time it is? It's now less than half an hour before Johnny normally comes home. But for the first time, Jazz stays dozing.
It's now 4:48. Jazz only lifted his head for about 30 seconds. He's lying flat out again, enjoying the heat at the radiator.
Now Johnny's back.
Are you coming to walk?
And to Jazz, it seems to come as a complete surprise. Now, let's not pretend that this is scientific. There could be any number of things that Jazz is reacting to. But it's an intriguing idea that dogs' sense of smell might allow them to grasp something as abstract as time, a concept that we tend to assume only the human mind can understand.